Hello and welcome to Coffee Chat with me, Jody Misiak. Today, I want to celebrate something personal and professional. So grab your coffee or tea and come chat with me. Today, well, not today actually, but January 2nd marked 5 years of when I decided to make my business official. And 5 years doesn't sound like a whole long, like a lot of time, right? But maybe it does. For me, I look at where I was 5 years ago, and so much has changed personally, professionally, and just even worldly. Like the world is so different than 5 years ago, good and bad, maybe. um, but I'm like, wow, like I have changed so much in the last 5 years. That person that started the business does not really exist anymore. It's not that I've like completely, reinvented myself, but I'm constantly growing and changing and shifting. 5 years ago, I just had my son. He would have been 6 months, 7 months, 7 months roughly. And here I was really in the thick of motherhood for the second time. And it's like, whoa. And I decided to start a business because that is what my heart told me to do. And it's really amazing what can happen when we listen to our hearts. And, there was definitely a lot of heartache in the past 5 years, sleep deprivation and failures. I failed a lot. There's a lot of things that I did that did not work out the way I wanted to. Now, we always treat failures as bad, negative word. It really isn't. Without those failures, I wouldn't be who I am today, doing what I am doing. And I wouldn't be living where I'm living. Even moving, I think back actually today when I woke up, I had these thoughts about, where we are now. I'm just so appreciative and grateful for where we are. And then, those moments of flashbacks of what happened to get here. Some of our moving journey, okay, a lot of our moving journey had a lot of struggles and challenges. And I look back going, wow, I would have done things differently. But the thing is, I didn't know differently back then. It was our first time moving across the country. In fact, it was our first time moving from one home to another. It's different from buying a home when you live in an apartment, from selling a house to buying a new house. Like there's so much going on that's different. And we learned a lot. And that's what life is all about. Learning and growing on your journey. Our kids even have this hard time around failing. They want to be perfect. And I get that. And so does my husband. But we always talk about, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. In fact, throw that notion out the window because there's no such thing as perfect. Whatever idea you have about perfect comes from somebody else's idea of what perfect is. So we teach our kids, and I teach my clients and myself, I remind myself constantly, that's not about being perfect, it's about progress. As I celebrate 5 years of putting myself out in the world as an empowerment coach, and I first it was all about self-love, and now I'm really getting into the amount of confidence, helping confidence, because I'll get into that in a minute, but that is literally what changed my life as I grow and change along my own journey. And I'm celebrating everything, my failures, my stumbles, my picking myself up and dusting myself off. I celebrate that because it really did shape who I've become. And, if we didn't have those moments, who knows where life would have taken us. So it's about celebrating, success, huge thing, celebrating success, but it's also celebrating those moments that took us in a different direction than we thought we wanted to go. And the other part was listening to your heart. Some of my failures were because I didn't listen to my heart. And I don't even want to say failures, but they were. So I did fail, but not in the way of like, I had this huge, ginormous thing blow up in my face. But I went down a path that I thought I wanted to take. Or like, other people were kind of telling me. I had a business coach, and I've had support along my way. I've read lots of books and things. And instead of pausing now and then and listening from within, I fell into the trap of listening to everybody but myself. No one to blame, but it was a big setback for me because I took a path. However, if I didn't take that path, who knows when I would have found the right path for me. So we can go down paths that are, you could be on it for years. And all of a sudden go, whoa, this is not the path I want to take. Even moving, it took me a long time to work through fear and different things. So life is this beautiful, beautiful journey and adventure, and you're going to fall down. And it's about how you pick yourself back up and keep moving, or take a pause. We don't always have to be moving, because if we're always moving, then you can't connect to yourself and listen to your heart. And now that gets back to confidence, and why I want to share it, why that's really my focus now as an empowerment coach. Yes, I work through different emotions to get you more confidence and things like that, but that is my true where everything shines. When you have confidence in yourself, confidence just overflows in every area of your life, and you can go out and do all those amazing things that you've only dreamed of. I look back at 5 years ago where my confidence was. I definitely had confidence, and I definitely had a lot of confidence on the outside and maybe not as much in the inside. But 5 years ago, and then over the years, I've gotten more confident to the point where I was able to say, screw you, fear. I'm moving across the country because that's where my heart wants to be. And I've never looked back since. Yes, I miss my family and my friends. However, this just feels so right on so many levels. So confidence, and then if you look back even past before 5 years ago, I had you can go back, I've had so low, my confidence was so low. Teens, even my early 20s. And then I slowly built up my confidence. It didn't happen overnight. I can't just wave a magic wand and be like, poof, you're confident. However, every step you take gets you to more confident you, doing the things that you truly want. And that is why at the end of last year, I decided to put something together just for you guys and actually the world. And it's a 5-day confidence challenge. Now, honestly, I've been avoiding the word challenge because I felt like we've had enough challenges. However, in more deeper reflection, I realized maybe that was my own fears of oh, no one needs that, or challenge. Oh, I don't need any more challenges in my life. And in realizing though, I was holding myself back and playing small, in my own way. And then also realizing that challenges are actually what build us up, strengthen our love muscles, our self-love muscles, and really help us grow. So if I didn't do this or named it something different, I wouldn't be doing you justice. So I decided to keep the word challenge, because it is a challenge sometimes to get out of your comfort zone. So I felt it was right to use the 5-day confidence challenge. So the link is around this video somewhere below, or in the post above. And I really look forward to seeing you in the challenge. It's free. It's 5 days. Very, I know life is busy. I keep it simple, keep it short, but it's going to be powerful, short and sweet, to the point, but powerful nonetheless. I hope you sign up and join, and there's going to be lots of community around this where we can help each other through the 5-day challenge. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.